Alright, we are back. I'm thinking next we can make it so that when you hold shift, you can run. Okay, let's try it. Whoa, that was really fast. Hang on, let's try that again. Is this strafe running now? Okay. Regardless, this seems like a regular. This seems like a regular running thing, like on shift, so that seems good. I think the strafe running, if it is in there, I can't quite tell, but if it is in there, we need to fix it for both running and not running. Let's see what it changed. Sprint multiplier 1.6, sprint action. Action keyword left shift or right shift, okay. Sprint on shift. Is our code susceptible to strafe running, or are my eyes fooling me? You could just normalize it anyway, right? Slightly cheaper. Is it really that? I mean, I don't know, whatever. These are premature optimizations. I don't think we need those. All right. Yep, that looks better now. Cool. That's a neat little improvement. The explanation behind strafe running, if I remember correctly, is basically that when you go in diagonal, it's basically Pythagorean theorem. You're going up one and right one, say, and so the length of that is square root of 2. So and square root of 2 is like 1.41 or something. So if you're going a distance of 1.41 per unit of time, not just 1. This is why you go faster when strafe running, when going diagonally. Common problem, as I mentioned in a previous video, in Doom, the original Doom game, I think, people would use it to outrun enemies or whatever. Simple fix is to just normalize the vector, meaning, if my memory serves me right, normalizing the vector just means making it length 1. All right, neat. Let's see, what else could we do? So we can jump, we can run, we fix strafe running, we can place blocks, we can remove blocks. The visuals aren't that great yet. Sometimes you can't, like, I can barely say there's a block stand underneath me. It all looks the same. So we're gonna have to add some texture, some visual cue. But we're gonna change the look of the blocks down the road anyway, so not urgent. And we made it so that you can have fall damage. I guess it has to be higher than that. Let's see. Should probably deal fall damage sooner than that, but whatever. There you go. Ooh, now it actually dealt quite a lot. All right. And if you lose all your health, you die and you respawn. And we fixed some bugs with that too. So I think we're pretty much good there. Controls are kind of finicky if I keep pressing shift. But whatever, it's fine. What could we do next? I think next we could make it so that there's you have to click and hold to remove a block. Right now we're basically in creative mode where a single click removes it, and it's, yeah, so I don't want that. Next, let's make it so that you have to hold your click to remove a block to simulate it taking some work. Recall that we are building survival mode, not creative mode. And down the line, different blocks could have different resistance, I guess you could call it. And now we're kind of moving into territory where, yeah, block durability, where you if you're using your, like, there's going to be a notion of not just different blocks, but how difficult they are to remove, and then down the line we can have different tools to remove those different blocks. Add a hold to break with per block durability and script block durability. Add the block durability to your block prefabs. Yeah, but hang on. I don't know if break time. Block has a hardness, yep. Tool has an efficiency multiplier per block dot final break time hardness times efficiency. Yes, that sounds better, I agree. Pickaxe, axe, shovel. Okay. Are we jumping the gun? Different tool types. I don't have any tools yet. We just keep hardness for now and ignore tools until we have them. Yes. Okay. Set block durability hardness on your block prefabs. All right. Block durability. I'm not seeing that. Am I blind? On your block prefabs. I see. Scripts, block durability. All right. Block grass. Okay. And so now we'll have prefabs. Block durability. This is grass. This can be 1. That's fine. And let's say block durability has a hardness of 2. Stone is twice as hard as grass. Or hardness. Add a simple tool item, hand versus wooden pick. Assume hands only for now. Hardness is as break time. What next? Block drops and simple inventory count. Save load block changes. Wait. What do we expect the code to do at this time? With hands only, hold left click to break. Grass one breaks it. Is that true? Is that already the case? Yep. But there's absolutely no indication that something's happening while you're clicking and holding. Also, if I go halfway and then let go, do we have to start over? I guess we do. I think that's how Minecraft does it. Okay. This works, but there is no indication that anything is happening. Need some kind of audio visual feedback. Assign break tick sound and inspector. Any short click, hold left click, block should pulse toward breaking color and tick. What is it? Break tick. Oh. Break tick sound. Wait a minute. And inspect block interaction. I only have this block durability script. What is the block interaction? Is that also a script? Block interaction. Is that on the player? Hang on. On the camera, block interaction. Here we go. Break tick sound. Any short click. Hold left click. I have no sound file for this. Cool if ChatGPT could create a sound file on the fly. Still get the visual pulse. If you want a quick sound later, tell me we can add a tiny generated click or import one. Let's see. Oops. Oh. Cool. Yeah, that actually works pretty well. Now if I have a few in a row, actually let's go with this will be easier, faster. Hell yeah. Why is this yet? Why is that yellow? What? Why was that one yellow? Hang on. Ah, that's why. Okay, that's unintended. Unintended consequences. When I hold left click and move the camera around, the blocks around me keep different shades of yellow permanently. When the cursor leaves a block, the animation should go away, but the color should go away. Okay. When you move it to a new block while holding, the old block now restores its color. Updated. Test again by holding left click and sweeping it across blocks. All right. Yeah, that works. Great. This is really something. Let's add some of these and mix it. Yeah, looks good. Fantastic. Animation for breaking blocks and a notion of hardness, different blocks. Okay. If you want a quick sound, tell me we can add a tiny generated click or import one. Cracking. Texture next. And then breaking sound after that. Added a crack overlay instead of color pulsing. Updated what you'll see while holding left click, a transparent crack texture appears and ramps up until the block breaks. If the crack texture is too faint or too strong, tweak crack scale and I can add crack opacity field. I don't know yet if I like this. It should be multiple steps. crack steps to 3, hold, oh yeah, that's right, it did have, alright. Set the crack steps to 3. Let's see. On the player, on the camera. Block interaction, crack steps to 3, it is 3. Hold to break, you should see 3 distinct cracks if you want clear, so I can make the textures more different or have smaller steps for sound. I'm not hearing any sounds right now. Okay. Yeah. What the hell just happened? Okay. I mean, that works. Okay. There's a cracking, what is that called? Overlays. Use a cracking overlay instead. Okay. Assign a break sound. Well, like I said, I don't have any audio files for this. Add generated tick plus break sounds updated bar. By default, use generated sounds as on. It'll synthesize a click for ticks and a thud for break. I feel like a lot of work that went into Minecraft probably was just the combinatorial explosion of how many different blocks and sound combinations there are for breaking those blocks. Also with different tools. That sounds absolutely terrible. Oh my God. That sounds awful. I'm gonna check out that change, and we might just have to go to the Unity Asset Store and see if we can find some good sound files for this. But I'm pretty happy with this for now. This is pretty cool. So let's see. What did we add? Sprinting on shift, no more strafe running. And we have an animation now for so sprinting on shift, no more strafe running, and when you break a block, you have animations now. And there's a notion that stone blocks are harder than dirt block, grass blocks. Cool stuff.